Okay, my lone wolves, my collective. Today's message kind of hit home for me. Today is September 28th, and today's message goes for those of you in my collective that went through a rough childhood, a traumatic childhood, where all of your negative memories overweigh all the good ones. Yet you still find a lot of good memories that you have, that you created with yourself. And I feel that this specific message also goes for this individual who had a close connection with Source, Universe, God. I saw 113, 114, and 115. I forgot to meditate about it. I ended up falling asleep. And I had a dream and I met somebody. But that's something else. Going back to what we were saying, I feel like the person that I am trying to channel had a close connection to Universe, God, Source since a very young age. And I feel like there's a gap there. There's a gap there because it's just so dark. It's so like sad. 222. And I don't even know how to puzzle all this together. This gap that was created, it feels like it was due to anger, rage, frustration. You fell to hell basically, where you can no longer be reached by Universe, God, Source. You shut yourself out. You kind of accepted the darkness because that's all you knew now. That's what you were molded into. That's what they beat into you. That's what they showed you. And you didn't know who else to be. But that inner child remembered that connection. And that's why nothing ever felt right. That's why you were trying to fill this void. Whether it was people, things, substances, whatever it was. I've been seeing a lot of snakes, and to me, snakes are not bad. Like, to me, snakes are still created, they still have a purpose. And, like, one of our friends said, like, snakes also represent healing, growth, you know? Snakes shed skin, and I've been seeing a lot of shedding lately with the snakes, and a lot of random videos of spiders even shedding their skin. I don't remember which type of spider, but it looked like a tarantula type. Like, and then it shed its skin, and it was a bright colored, cute little hairy tarantula thing, and it was so adorable. And that's what it feels like That's what the darkness created, but it molded you into something beautiful. And even though people may still see you as dark, you're not what they think you are. You're more like a diamond in the rough, like a diamond in the making. There's a lot of value to you that's hidden within. It was never intended for the eyes to see. For those of you who are having this glow up, obviously, you guys are amazing. A lot of you guys that are in this siren energy. I got a message. Like, it feels like you guys are alluring for a reason. You're alluring because you're supposed to lure in, and it sounds bad, but it just go with it. It's like you're meant to lure in the wrong crowds so those type of people can actually know 611, something that's within you, something valuable, something that changes their life, something that changes their perspective, something that changes the way they think, the way they dream about their own lives, the way that they view the world. Like, you transform people. The whole point of this darkness was also to mold you to understand these type of people, the same type of people that you are helping by changing their lives, the same type of people that are walking rough paths like you. I've been seeing the color purple a lot, and I just had a debate with my daughter a few, I think it was like last weekend, where she was arguing. Well, this has actually been going on for a while. Let me cut the message. This has been going on for a while. She keeps saying Barney is a dark pink, and I keep saying it's purple. And ever since then, I know law of manifesting as well, but I've been noticing purple even prior to that. But I know that she picked it up too. So she was talking about the same things that I was, and then my other kids too. It's what I'm getting at is use your intuition. The darkness gave you or hyphened those intuitions, those senses, everything. It feels like you were very self made in this darkness. But now that you are moving into the light, I see like a lot of rainbows. It's kind of like, the diamond created by pressure, all of this, and then they move you to the light and you're all polished and beautiful and sparkly. That's you. I feel like now that you are going through that transformation, it's due to you having that connection again. Somewhere, somehow. And it feels like the crossroads again with Hecate. Whether it's Hecate, if you believe in God, source, universe, but this feels like the crossroads type of energy. There was a point in time where you hit a crossroad, and it feels like very rock bottom type of energy. And that's where everything kind of changed. because you started going through these testings in order to purge, in order to pay your debts, your karmas. But slowly but surely, you were leaving that world behind. You were healing, you were transforming. 1010, you were not only that, but it feels like you brought your inner child with you. And kids, if you have kids, or it could be kids. But it's like you only brought that with you and you just kept going. And I keep hearing like trains. I feel like there was a lot of stops that you had to do, a lot of things that interrupted, whether it was this healing journey, whether it was your goals or something that you're working towards. A lot of people that felt they could either move faster without you, go faster without you, do better without you. I don't know. There's something about that separation or that feeling of being left behind or left out or abandoned, like left at the train station or missed flight type of feeling. Somewhere, somehow, you got on this train, airplane, or a new one because you missed the other one. And it's taking you into a new destination, but that was the plan all along. That the darkness molded you fearlessly for this beginning, for this new journey. And going back to forgive, not forget, it's kind of like don't ignore all the things that happened and all the things you healed from. Like, carry those lessons, not the pain, not the baggage, but just the lessons. Because even though you got on this new transportation, new journey, new whatever it is, it's taking you somewhere where the other one wasn't. So it feels like, oh shit, like I took the wrong plane, like very Home Alone, where he gets into the wrong plane, or Home Alone 2, and he ends up in New York, but he had a better time than his family back in Florida. So this is what it feels like. The whole purpose of that, because I feel like the the person that left you behind, or like they got on, they're doing great, like, or not great, but like they're doing their own journey and their own thing, and they went on their own course. But you that got on this next one and it's also the wrong one, like it's taking you to a different destination, but it's also like, dude, it's better fit for you, and you have those things that make you happy. And it goes back to the Home Alone scene where they meet him with the pizza and he goes in the limo and he's having like the best day ever. Like, to you, everything's gonna fit perfectly. And I feel that because of all the parts or times that you were going through this trauma, all of these things, as a kid, as a teen, as a young adult, or even still currently, it feels like they want to bring all of the support that they've been giving you from the spiritual world. They want to give it to you in like a physical body, 444, like a physical person, whether it's a friend, a family member, a relationship, um, but it feels very like solid, like very close. And for some of you guys, you already found this person. And it kind of like helped you complete certain healings when it came to your childhood, to the connection that you have now with Source. And now it's like you're healing a lot of other things that you didn't even know you needed healing. I'm gonna take that as confirmation because that came out of nowhere. Um, and it feels the like you were this rose, but full of thorns, and a lot of people got hurt trying to cut you. But that's the whole point of your thorns, that you grew, that you were not meant to be cut. But it feels like this person was numb to those type of pains because it feels like it just snapped right off. And he had a beautiful flower, but for some reason, like in my mind, I see the scene of like Beauty and the Beast where the flower starts dying and then it comes back to life. So I feel like that's kind of what happened. Like, I don't know, it's something that I can't even explain. Yeah, you could call it a miracle, you could call it safety, you could call it magic, you could call it whatever you want to call it. Like, there's something that healed, broke, a curse, a generational trauma. Like, it just feels very heavenly. Like, I can't put it into words. That's how complicated this feels. And I'm seeing like angel wings, and I'm seeing like healing, I'm seeing like transformation, I'm seeing so much. Like, it's just a lot. And this is like your gift from the universe to also help you heal those childhood wounds through your own journey, whether it's with your kids, if you guys are expecting or will be expecting, or grandkids. Like, there's gonna be an opportunity for you to heal those things. So look for them. And I'm gonna cut it there. I hope that this helps you. Love you. Stay lit.